Welcome to Does It Hold Up, the new show where we take a look back at content from the past. We brought in some young people who fit the original 18 to 29-year-old demographic for Seinfeld who have never seen the show.
I've always heard about it, but then it was never on Netflix.
We had them watch a handful of full episodes before coming in to shoot.
Watching Seinfeld on my own for this episode, I was a bit confused.
We'll be showing them some highlights to find out the answer to the question, does it hold up?
Oh, yeah, the toys.
Where did you get all these?
My dad was a collector. I inherited them after he died from a long, painful bout with...
Super Bowl! Hey, an original G.I. Joe.
It's tempted. It's very tempting to play all those toys.
Bullfrog.
It's hilarious seeing adults act like this over toys.
Jerry, what are you doing?
I'm putting this on him and we're going to the sink.
You're priceless.
Dude, I'd be offended too. That's my dead dad's stuff.
I said no.
No means no.
He wants to play with her toys.
This episode kind of made me a little bit uncomfortable.
Those hands!
With, like, the premise.
I have a headache. Can you just get me an aspirin?
Oh, I remember this part.
Eat.
Yep.
Will not cause drowsiness.
Deceitful little Jerry here, man.
May cause drowsiness.
This is so f***ed up.
This would totally be controversial in a day like today.
That's legit not funny. I understand that the show came out in like the 70s or 80s, right?
90s.
90s? That cannot have been chill in the 90s.
So you watched these full episodes earlier, so if this episode that first aired in 1997 aired today in 2018, does it hold up?
No. It's hilarious that people thought this was okay.
Twitter would explode. Seinfeld would get backlash.
God, no. If we saw that on TV today, people would be like, you better believe that every single person who worked on the show would probably be fired. No! It could be a lot worse, but he's still, like, putting a woman to sleep so that he could play with her belongings.
You probably could, because the things on TV right now are a lot edgier than this stuff.
In terms of, like, how entertaining it was, for me, it does really hold up.
I don't think this would, like, fly at all.
No, this would not be okay. Ever since the like Me Too movement and stuff like has arisen, like stuff like this would be way too sensitive.
What's the matter?
Oh, this pissed me off.
My mother caught me.
I remember this.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
I was alone.
I also like how during this conversation they never say masturbate.
She caught you? Where?
I stopped by the house to drop the car off, and
I'm surprised he's so open about this whole interaction.
I am never doing that again.
Give me a break.
Right.
You don't think I can?
No chance.
You think you could?
Well, I know I could hold out longer than you.
Then they make it a
Make it
contest.
interesting.
Sure, how much?
$100?
You're on.
Wait a second. Count me in on this.
I like Kramer. That's like the one thing I got out of it. Kramer is kind of funny.
I want to be in on this too.
Oh, no, not at all.
What?
It's a whole different thing because you're a woman.
So what?
It's easier. It's easier for a woman not to do it than a man. We have to do it. It's part.
That joke still holds up.
I feel like this show's really sexist.
Now, I'll put up 150.
And she has to put in more money? Not fair.
In this case, this episode, it holds up. Seems like a regular episode to me.
I feel like people would watch this right now.
No, I don't really relate to the humor.
No.
The contest definitely, in my eyes, it really does, is hilarious.
This one definitely holds up because, like, even though, like, yes, obviously we know that men and women masturbate, but there's still that conversation of, like, women don't really do that, though. No, definitely not. This is probably the worst one. People just try to find the points where they feel like some progress is being made and then overlook all of that shit. Like, they're like, well, at least they're talking about female masturbation.
I'm in the mood for a cheeseburger.
No, we gotta go to the soup place.
What soup?
The soup Nazi.
Soup stand. Kramer's been going there.
He's always raving. I finally got a
You guys
chance to
chose
go
some
there
good
the other
ones.
day, and I tell you this.
I've never watched Seinfeld before, but I knew of it, and these episodes are great.
There's only one caveat. The guy who runs the place is a little temperamental, especially about the ordering procedure. He's secretly referred to as the soup Nazi.
You can't be throwing that word around nowadays.
I thought this one was insane how many times they said the word Nazi.
He yells and you don't get your soup.
So he's a Nazi just because he yells?
Medium turkey chili.
Okay, see, I think this is the only part of like Seinfeld that I thought was kind of funny, was just this whole ordering thing.
Excuse me, I think you forgot my bread.
Bread, $2 extra.
$2, but
His voice is so soothing.
everyone in front of me got free bread.
No soup for you.
Yikes.
I want to give the money back. I didn't even realize that.
He should have just kept quiet.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was probably one of their best episodes because it was really hilarious. No soup for you, like that's just so iconic already. It's just been stuck in my head ever since I watched it.
The most it got out of me was just a light exhale. The show is just not that funny to me. In terms of comedy, no, not really.
No.
Yeah, it holds up. What Seinfeld does really great is do these really like quick bits or really quick scenes, and it cuts right away.
I just don't think the format of Seinfeld and the Soup Nazi just doesn't really work anymore.
Yeah, I think this could be okay.
Oh, yes, definitely, really does.
I don't think if that came out today it would hold up.
Yeah, I was laughing really hard during this episode, so I could definitely see it holding to this day.
Jerry!
Surprise!
What is this?
Well, I
was legitimately getting mad over this episode.
I think I really liked this episode the best out of all the ones you showed me.
Ta-da!
Oh boy.
It's a cigar store Indian.
You know, it's late. I really should go. I don't blame you, Winona.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's so dumb.
The laugh track is so odd too, because I'm cringing rather than laughing.
Winona is a Native American.
She is?
It's just that it's a very sensitive issue for me.
And well, it should.
And they always set the girls up to look like the bitch, too.
You see, I'm very sensitive to these matters as well.
But like, you just made that joke though.
You like Chinese food? Because I once went to a great Szechuan restaurant in this neighborhood. I don't remember.
Okay, this part was pretty good.
Excuse
Oh,
me,
no.
you must know where the Chinese restaurant is around here.
Why must I
You
know?
must know? Oh no.
Why must I know? Because I'm Chinese?
That's not his fault.
Dude, Jerry's a pimp, huh, bro? I feel like every episode I saw you had a different girlfriend.
Ooh, I love that place, but it's usually so crowded. Can we get a table?
Oh, don't worry, I made
I feel like he was thinking a little bit too much about that one.
I arranged for the appropriate accommodations.
Good save. Good save.
He's trying to be a little bit too much PC to make up for his joke.
Wait a second, you got the Mark McEwen TV guide. Could I have this?
Sure, take it.
Thanks.
Oh no. Oh no, I remember this.
Oh, by the way, that TV guide I gave you, I need it back.
Why?
Well, during your
See, this whole interaction with TV Guide, a lot of people would feel a big disconnect with. Like, people are like, what the heck is a TV Guide?
Jerry, I really need it back. It is mine.
Oh, but you can't give something and then take it back. I mean, what are you... A person that...
A person that what?
Well, a person that gives something and then they're dissatisfied and they wish they had never given it to the person that they originally gave it to.
You mean like an Indian giver?
Yeah, I had no idea what that meant.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that term.
God. It accurately depicts how like triggered people can get over this kind of stuff. People try too hard sometimes to like not be racially insensitive, but then they just end up looking dumb.
I think this episode holds up. As the audience member, we can see that they're obviously in the wrong through other characters that are calling them out.
That's not gonna happen in today's standards.
I could still see it as an episode today.
Definitely, that one was hilarious.
If you're being racist and people point it out to you, like, it doesn't exactly erase the incident that just happened. I think this still holds up. The Native American character doesn't feel like she's getting made fun of or anything. It's Jerry being the fool here.
No. This would cause the biggest ruckus.
It holds up. It makes the characters aware of what they're saying. They're not just saying, I guess, racist shit just to say racist shit and be funny. It's kind of like the characters are aware of what they're saying and they're holding off.
So now that we've gone through all the episodes that you watched ahead of time, we have a couple more clips from episodes you haven't already watched.
Okay, I'm interested. Oh no.
Sorry, I thought this was the baby's room. I'm really sorry.
I guess it was the baby's room.
Oh, poor George.
Well, I just got back from swimming in the pool, and the water was cold.
You mean shrinkage?
Yes!
It'd be like that sometimes, gentlemen.
Shrinkage.
Yes!
Bro, is this the shrinkage thing comes from?
Do women know about shrinkage?
Oh my god.
What do you mean, like laundry?
Damn, ladies, shrinkage is a thing!
This is such a
Afterward.
dude show.
It shrinks?
These are the issues we need on television today!
I don't know how you guys walk around with those things.
Honestly, I thought about that. Penises are real bizarre to me.
I don't think this is very like controversial. I could definitely see this in like an episode today.
That could air and people would be like, yeah, that's funny.
I didn't like really find it entertaining.
Yep.
All these clips, they're written so well and they deliver the joke in such timely manner.
This one probably would be the only one I've seen so far where I feel like it has the best chance of like standing up to time. This honestly would still probably hold up though, only because like it's such a simple plot line too. Like we definitely still like a lot of humor.
That one holds up. I don't know where the hell else on television I may have seen an episode on the topic of men shrinkage.
Those two girls behind you, they're eavesdropping.
Really?
You know, just because you two are homosexual, so what? I mean, you should just come out of the closet and be openly gay already.
That was definitely a staple of the 90s, I feel like gay humor.
So what do you say?
I like how Jerry's was so reluctant to play along, and this dude's just like, let's do it.
I'm not going along.
We still see this on TV. This isn't all that out there.
And do your parents know?
No what?
My parents, they don't know what's going on.
Oh, God, you're that girl in the coffee shop that was eavesdropping on us. I knew you looked familiar.
Oh, no!
I better get going.
There's been a big misunderstanding here.
Yeah.
We did that
Their immediate reaction is to be so, oh, this is like, I am so f***ing pissed.
We knew you were eavesdropping. That's why my friend said all that. It was on purpose.
Why is this the worst thing in the world to be like depicted as gay?
We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Oh, that line is very iconic. Is this where it came from? Oh my god.
Even if I wasn't gay, like even if that didn't directly apply to me, like I actually do have gay friends and like I would be like upset for them.
I think it could air right now. When they were trying to be like, it's okay if you're gay, that whole spew, I think was appropriate.
No, it's definitely different because this was released back when homosexuality wasn't as prevalent. It wasn't as like talked about, but like now it's very prevalent today. So I feel like shows would be way more careful in including it, and they wouldn't include it in that sort of context.
Oh yeah, dude, definitely. I really enjoyed that.
That was great. I gotta watch this whole show when I get home.
I don't think that's okay at all. In general, I think people are starting to be a little more sensitive to other people.
No, that's so weird to me. Like, why would that be your thought? Like, oh, let's pull a prank on them. Let's pretend you guys are a gay couple. Like, how is that funny? This would hold up because I feel like I've still seen this dialogue in TV shows today.
It holds up for its time. I'm sure that for sure pushed it. And they're like, whoa, they're talking about the gays on TV.
As a whole, now that you've been exposed to this show, does Seinfeld hold up as a show that you could potentially watch in 2018?
No. I think what makes them special is their nostalgic vibe.
Dude, I don't think you could show me a single episode that I would say doesn't hold up. I feel like it would all probably really hold up well.
I would click off. I don't think so.
From what I've seen, yeah, it holds up.
Primarily, this is a comedy show, right? The jokes don't hold up. They're not relatable.
No. I think I was cool with maybe like a third of the episodes.
It would hold up because the humor is very funny. Like every episode I've watched so far has actually made me laugh really hard.
I don't think so. Nowadays, people want to be invested in a certain plot line and the characters as the episodes go down the line. Seinfeld is very much one of those shows you could jump into one episode and not really need any context. And I think nowadays people want an ongoing story and more context.
Comedy changes every single era, so for that time, it was appropriate for that audience. Every single generation gets more and more PC. So for that time, for the older audience, I think that is acceptable for what it is. It might not be for us.
Hey guys, Ethan here from FPE. Thank you so much for watching the very first episode of this brand new series. What did you guys think of this show? Would you like to see more? And what types of things would you like to see in the next episode? You gotta let us know in the comments. Bye guys.